Let's go. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another couple of battles in World of Tanks from my archives with Gazbeard. This time in the Russian Tier 7 Heavy, the KV-3. The tank shown in the two battles in this video was fully upgraded, and I'm showing the battles in reverse order, and I think that might become obvious towards the end of the video. In this first one we're on Serene Coast. We are slightly in our advantage in terms of hit points health at the start of the battle. Certainly in terms of heavy tanks we've got the advantage, but as everybody knows, medium tanks can often punish heavy tanks, especially when you're talking about tier 7s and upwards. I'm mid-tier in the battle. It's a tier 8 battle, but there is a tier 5 on our team. So let's get across to the coast. Let's head for heavy corner with the other heavies. We've got an IS-3 and an IS-6 heading out ahead of me. Those two tanks are of course pretty much brother and sister, although the IS-6 does have a slight disadvantage in terms of gun power compared to the IS-3. And our light tanks are spotting the enemy, trying to push through the town on the edge of the lake, so come up, use a right click auto aim, completely fluff the shot, total waste of a round of ammunition. I'm starting the battle, both this one and the second battle in the video, with HE as my default loadout, because this gun on the KV-3 responds better with HE. It's got terrible accuracy, so you can't really snipe with it, and the HE of course doesn't actually need to hit to do damage if it's against a softer target, but against heavy tanks it will also give concussive damage, knocking out crew and modules. And I'm just working across in the usual route. As I said, these battles are from the archives. They're probably 2.5 years ago. I noticed the recording file says that it was October 2016 that I recorded these battles, and yes, I was using the XVM mods in order to see the stats of both teams. Now, interesting.
We didn't even scratch them.
Now I'm going to let the IS-3 and the IS-6 take care of this T-29. I'm just going to support them with HE, trying to knock out the crew members on it. And of course there is only one soft area on that turret, which is the roof, and he's not giving me the chance to get at it. But I managed to land a shot on his front deck, which has delivered a critical hit, and you can see the reload time is not terrible, but it's not great on the KV-3. There we are, nice roof hit, and he's giving me the side of his turret, which is a much better target for this gun. And even though I was aiming it square at the center of the side of the turret, that one landed on the roof, which demonstrates what I was saying about the accuracy of the gun on this tank. And it is very much better suited to in-your-face brawling. than long-range sniping this tank. But hey, I'll take the damage anyway, I'll get it. Now, moving into the enemy cap circle, we're expecting to find arty littered around here. Maybe a few tank destroyers. Looks like the IS-3 is down, the IS-6 is still there, fighting away. And the sheer underpower of the engine, even though it's the top engine on this tank, demonstrates itself coming up this little slope. And because there's likely to be arty at the back of their cap circle, I'm going to duck through this little gully here. I can see that the enemy tank facing the IS-6 is on the other side of those rocks, so it should be safe to come through here. And there we are, target of opportunity. Somebody's popped up behind me. Just delete the artillery at the same time as I take a shot in the gas tank. Back up a bit.
Ready to fire.
The auto aim's not going to hit him,
Enemy armor is damaged.
but that one did, and somebody finished him off. And now we've got a cheeky Panther, fire and gold, and you notice all the hits I'm taking are with gold ammo or premium ammo. I'm just using standard HE, I'm not using any premium ammunition. Well, I've got it in the ammo racks, but I'm not using it. And HE against this Panther should be a kill.
Target unlocked. Critical hit.
Oh, unlucky there. Panther's pretty soft. Despite its reputation in World War II, in World of Tanks, it might as well be a light tank. Got him. Should not have needed the second shot to take him down. The HE from this gun should have taken him out. And last enemy tank, a Scorpion, coming across. And he's making quite a pace coming across by the look of it. And a good solid hit, 500 damage off that round into his belly. That's the way the HE on this tank should work. Somebody else finished him off. That's victory, with 5 tanks left alive on our side. And as you can see, I got a first class on that battle, and I was 4th in the team, 6th in the battle for damage overall. Right, now a completely different battle. I'm top tier. I'm not only top tier, but I'm the highest rated vehicle on our team. And we're on Winterberg. And street fighting is where this tank is better suited. So, looking at the minimap, I'm going to head left. I'm going to go down to the church and get into the heavy brawling corner and put this gun to some good use, at the same time as making good use of the armor that the tank comes with. Now, it's a slow tank. It's not suitable for flanking or getting up into the open area on the right hand side of the map, but in the streets it should be able to do some decent work. And looking at what we had visible on screen there, I might be the only one heading this way, but the minimap's showing me that somebody else is coming. We'll have to wait and see who it is. Oh, there's a Cromwell. It's good of him to race forward and do some spotting, but he won't survive very long doing that down here. There's a few people gone down the next street on the other side of the church. So I'm going to position here, and I'm going to punish anybody that comes round that corner over there. Not sure where the rubble line lies, so I'm going to need to sneak forward, get a good view of the rubble line. There it is. Yeah, right, okay, sneak back, use the bush and the tree just to delay being spotted, and just wait, because they will come. They always do. And there we are, customer. That's a BK. We didn't penetrate him, but we took a... or somebody took a good chunk of damage off him. I don't think it was us. We maybe bounced that one because of his angle. He did have a good angle. So we'll just wait, get reloaded.
Target acquired.
Oh, somebody's trying to cheat the flank. Let's go out with an auto aim, right click auto aim. Just delete him off the map. Side shot into a medium tank at mid and low tier in this battle is not going to last against this gun. And got two heavies on the other side of the church. Got a Tiger P1 and something else giving them grief, so I'll give them some support against that vehicle on the left hand side. Zoom out to get a good overview of what's going on in the battle. I've got plenty of support to my left and rear. I'm not worried about that at all. But the other side of the church is starting to look a bit busy.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Just delete that T45 or whatever it was. Can't quite read the descriptions as I'm watching it in the preview screen while I narrate it. Just hold back, reload, wait for them to pop out, let them make the mistake. Ah, to hell with it. Go forward. And I'll probably pay for this, but I want to try and get a shot up there. Ah, crap. He dunked his shot. I took an arty hit, but I punished him heavily.
They killed our driver. We're covering his position, but not very well.
And he's shooting the gold at me.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Took him down. Arty's still focusing me. It's rapid firing, so it's probably something like a little FV. Or possibly the French Lefebvre. Very rapid fire. There's about 4 seconds between shots. Normally the bigger RT can't get anywhere near that. They're nearer to 20 seconds reload. Now, there's no tanks left on the other side of the church, so I'm going to have to go in there and try and clean it out. And Tiger P1 is going to suffer. Looks like our RT got him. And just creeping forward. I'm going to make use of these dead tanks to give me some flank cover as I go through. Yeah. P1's blocking shots. Is this KV-85 going to be pushable? Is it a KV-85 or is it a T-34-85? Not sure. I could push it. I've got the power, but particularly if our arty's going to push forward like that, I need to get in front of him, take the shots from the enemy for him. Looks like this street's been cleared, and that tank hiding in the rubble up there is not going to last very long, because I'm going to come up and do a drive-by on him. He popped out, gave me the target lock, which is great.
They're knocked out. Ready to fire.
And there's an ELC. And a Cromwell's taking cheeky dings at me from the top of the street. But I really want to try and get that ELC. However, the Cromwell takes a second shot at me. I'm going to throw an HE up there. Try and get some splash damage on him. Maybe a crew disablement. Lift the aim a little. If he was hiding between them buildings, he would have felt that. Oh, and he'd crossed the road already, but somebody's tracked him. I'm reloading. Oh, didn't kill him. He was lucky to get away with that one. Very lucky to get away with that one. And the FV403 has found me. Unless he can land a shell on my rear deck, I'm not too worried, but again... Oh, and he had already moved.
Ready to fire. Target released.
Right, now they're making a push on our cap. I want to get back round there and defend it. And there's that ELC again. Auto aim's never going to hit him. But I want to let him know that I'm coming. Try and get him to make a mistake of trying to come back and face me. The ELC, of course, has only got a gun that fires in its forward arc. And there we are. We've capped them out. So we started that battle with an 800 HP disadvantage, and we won it out. I got 4 kills in that battle, which was pretty good, and I came top in damage throughout the entire battle. Tied with the ELC on kills, he got 4 as well. Great little tank, the ELC. And I made money because I didn't use any premium ammunition. I just using the standard HE all the way through that battle. So there we go.